right. Hey, it's your girl BeeTap, and you are listening to Consciously Tapped In. How y'all feel? Okay. No. How you feel, sir? Oblivious Jones.
Wonderful. Happy to be here.
Wonderful. So today we are tapping into Oblivious Jones, Untold Stories.
For sure.
I am so excited to have this guest a part of the show. When he walked in, I was trying to lay out the red carpet and, just have rose petals at his feet, because, when you have dope people on, it's like you gotta accommodate them. So you good?
I'm great.
It's not too hot. You're not too cold. You need some water. Let me get my get him. No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna. Nah. So with anybody that I have on, usually I like to give like a little background. And so I first heard of you or met you through We Go Live. Scott Free, Courtney Lynn, on the same show together, and it sucks because I performed and I had to leave to go be a friend, and I missed your performance, but I saw it on live. And you were so amazing.
I appreciate it.
Man, I love your set. I love how you kind of, what did you do? You did like a cover.
Yeah, Music Soul Child.
That part, I was like, oh, he ain't regular, schmegular, degular.
Yeah, I've been practicing that.
That's what's up. So, like, what made you want to bring, like, that type of element into your own music and performance?
Well, shout out to Scott, and Courtney for, like, just giving me the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I always, a dream of mine was, like, to perform with a live band. And been trying to put something together myself for a while. Clearly, I don't know no bands. I be trying to piece stuff together. My homegirl play the piano.
Yeah.
I know somebody that play the bass. I was just going. My homeboys play drums at church. Mm-hmm. So I was gonna try to put something together, but just trying to figure out, how I can do it time wise, for everybody to be most effective. And then I came to We Go Live and saw you before the show that I got invited to, I think December the 3rd.
Yeah.
And I came to that show. It was dope. Scott, he reached out, was like, man, I would like to have you on. So I was like, man, that'd be dope. He was like, but, the only requirement is you got to do it with a live band.
Like that was a hindrance. No.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
You feel me?
So it was like I said, everything just lined up, man. And he was just like, don't worry about nothing. I just need you to hit the band up, set rehearsal times, and just pull up.
So what was that process like? Like you going into that and the band, like you don't know them, y'all have never worked together. Like how did you guys like mesh? Because just from looking at the performance and then, of course other people perform with them, it just looks like this was like, it's y'all done already, that's your band, you know?
And I mean, for me, it's like, I'm a real simple guy, you know what I'm saying, as far as like the arts go, you know what I'm saying? I beat, boom, bap, I'm gonna do my part.
Yeah.
As long as it's like a little rhythm, I'll do the rest. So just going there on the first day, I was familiar with a couple of guys in the band already. And I've been meaning to work with them. One's a producer. We see each other all the time at different events. So it's like, with me being out at so many events, seeing other people, like, okay, boom, like now we have a chance to work.
Yeah.
So like, he was like, bigging me up to the other guys. And it was easy. I played the beats for him, told him what I was going to do. And Scott was there. Scott wanted me to do the whole tape.
Yeah.
Like, nah, you gotta do this one. So, it was really hard.
That sounds like Scott.
It was hard narrowing it down. But we came up with a decent set. And like I said, I was I think the first person that he asked to be a part of the show, so I had the most time. He called me on Sunday, and asked me if telling me the requirements and stuff, and I was like, I want to be like, can we start today?
Yeah,
like, I'm free. I ain't got nothing to do.
I'll pull up right now.
So yeah, we set it to like three times a week, and like I said, the show was late December, and I started in like early November, late October.
So y'all had a good amount of time to like work it, and it showed. Yeah. It show. Let me just say that. It show. So for the people who don't know, people maybe like on my live or whoever follow Consciously Tapped In that don't know who Oblivious Jones is. Who is Oblivious Jones?
A humanitarian, philanthropist, that little hero, a dad, father, son, you know what I'm saying, brother, son.
Absolutely.
You know.
So you said humanitarian, and see, how could I not have this written down? But you did Sharks Helping Santa?
Yeah.
Sharks Helping Santa for Christmas. What is that, and was this your first year doing that? Like, what brought that about? Because what I was seeing on Instagram was amazing. It was beautiful, the support and all the things that you were able to do with that. Tell the people about that.
Sharks Helping Santa, this is like my second year. This is the first year I actually named it Sharks Helping Santa, but we did it last year. I only did one family. But it was like a family of 4 or 5. Everybody got like a big box, full of stuff, generally new or used clothes. And then for the mom, we the monetary donation. I try not to get monetary donations, but the monetary donation that we did get last year, I just gave it to the mom.
So
Merry Christmas. So this year I wanted to do the same thing. Wanted to do like 3 or 4 families, 2 or 3 families.
Yeah. You trying to dial back a little bit, like just in case you put too much on you.
Yeah. But winding up having to like provide like for like 9 families. And all families had at least 2 or 3 kids.
Yeah.
I think it was one person only had 1. But like I said, I'm here for the challenge. I like it. And I just, with me being a person that I am, I do get a lot of support.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, 9 is a lot. I don't know how, I'm going to do this because I did it so late. I started like a week into December already. So it's like I put it out there. And the first week I'm like, man, I don't know. Like, I got to get these people have to get something. So,
you got it done.
Got it done. Everybody got. I'm talking. We filled up a U-Haul, rented a U-Haul, filled up a U-Haul.
Do y'all hear that? Like they had to get it wasn't like I'm gonna put this in the back seat of my car. Like you had to get a U-Haul for everything.
Like my son's room wasn't even his room. Like it was full. Like you couldn't see the floor. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And then I did a lot of stuff by because it was out in my house. So of course I'm trying to prep before the separate sorting day.
Yeah.
Just trying to at least, family one. Family, I'm going through clothes. But next year, I know how I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be easy. But
growth.
I'm talking about, man, this year was tough. But like I said, everybody had a great time. Kids, everybody got toys, shoes, clothes, winter clothes, summer clothes. And then some families didn't get a lot, but like I said, we got a lot of monetary donations. We gave away gift cards, so we wouldn't bought whatever they lacked.
Exactly.
So it was cool.
That is amazing. Oh, you're so inspiring. I
also do I think it's like my 6th or 7th year. We do back to school drive. We do a back to school drive in my neighborhood. Yeah. We provide 200, 300 backpacks.
Yeah.
Full of school supplies.
So with the pandemic, what you gonna do? You backpacks full of sanitizer.
Last year we didn't do it because, like I said, this year we didn't do it because it was like the heat of the pandemic, and we didn't know if kids were going to school or if they was gonna do all online. Some schools went hybrid. So hopefully everything will be back up and going next August.
Yeah.
Like I said, I already rented the park. I'm ready. So we do like either my pops or my friend dad come out and we'll do hot dogs.
Yeah.
Have one of my friends come out, do face painting. I rent bounce houses.
Yeah. Man, do y'all hear this?
TS3 Foundation in Tulsa for sickle cell anemia. My extended family comes out and gives out sickle cell anemia awareness, let people know, about it. And my friend out there fixing iPhones.
Yeah.
Tech world. So it's like, we just try to have this year, like I said, this year, if we're able to do it, it's gonna be so much. So
when
August should be August 26th.
No, I'm saying when we're able to do it.
Yeah, when we're able to
do
it. Ifs. Yeah, no, for sure.
Intentional.
Yeah. For sure.
You got this, man. You got this. And I'm glad that we're starting it off like with this so people can really dive into you just like as a person and not just the music. But the music.
Yeah.
I enjoy. I feel like your music has, of course, like a lot of pain in it. It kind of goes to an audience that may be trying to, make it out of nowhere, like things like that. And so you've been doing it for music.
I've been rapping. I've been rapping my whole life for like back of the bus, 6th grade.
Oh, you was one of them back of the bus kids.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I was one of them.
Well, you turned out all right.
Which was a problem. That's where the stories come from.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been rapping since then. But just in high school, I took sports.
Mm-hmm.
I went the sports route. Still like in choir and stuff.
So you know how to sing?
Yeah.
Oh, because you sing on some of your songs.
Yeah,
you don't know right now.
I had a choir scholarship.
You looking like don't do that, bitch.
Nah, I'm not gonna embarrass myself.
He like, you ain't paying me. You ain't paying me to know.
Yeah. So, but just I mean, I took the sport route, and I played all sports, and my goal was to just make it to college and ball out. Hopefully, make it to the league.
Yeah. And look at you now. Over here, like through the speakers.
Yeah, I'm in the league of my own.
That part. So, do you feel like you have to stay in that lane of what you started out with as far as like the content of your music? Do you feel like you want to grow like with certain, I don't know, right? Like, basically, do you feel obligated to your fans and your audience to stick to a certain thing?
The crazy thing about me is it's really weird because I try my best not to put myself in a box. You know what I'm saying? But like for the people that do know me, like I can rap. You know what I'm saying? Like bars, lyrical, but then it's like when I dropped 7200 like 2 years ago, and then the 7200 Untold Stories, it's really like the most vulnerable I've ever been. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but people can relate more to the pain.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want to put myself in the pain box.
Yeah.
But if people like it, then you gotta kind of cater to what the people like. But I also still try to hint or sprinkle a dash of like just bars.
That part.
I can.
That part. And maybe that's what, like, I can relate to that as well as an artist. I remember someone told me though, like, they told me when my poetry don't become the Mary J. Blige of basically like you're like that's all you talk about or whatever. And I really appreciate, and that was very early on, but it's like I had to let it out. First sure. You got to go through it.
Yeah, and I feel like like people like why you don't make songs for females, why you don't make R&B songs?
They trying to twerk on some couches in restaurants.
More so just like just love. You know what I'm saying? Like they just want to like people just want to know like this music is supposed to be like your life, like your poetry and stuff that you go through. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I've been giving them this pain. It's like, that's what I've been going through.
Yeah.
But, now that that's, semi out of the way, I mean, I can give you that love song or, that excuse me, miss. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, come through for the ladies one time, but one time. Sure. So, with you speaking on the vulnerability and the transparency that I've heard, you speak on your health, you speak about losing a child, you speak about, breakups. Like, what made you comfortable to be like, I want to share this with others, with people and fans?
Man, for me, I don't really open up a lot. I don't really like to myself. So it's like a diary. This is my open diary. You know what I'm saying? So like, I write it and I put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Even with like, my past relationships or, so I wrote about it and I was just letting it out, you know what I'm saying? Not thinking like, maybe I should have checked with Shorty first before I put it out, or maybe I should have did this. But it's just like this is the way I'm venting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like you are conscious of maybe not wanting to tell someone else's story, but it's your story.
On my side of the story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's never like, I don't know, bashing stuff. It's just like I said, my side. You know what I'm saying? It's more so like what I did wrong, or you know what I'm saying, how I handled the situation.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Because I be listening. I be tapping in. Hey, y'all need to listen to his album play. So you say that you keep to yourself, and you don't open up a lot. So have you ever, with the things that you've experienced, like in the entirety of your life up until now, like have you ever sought therapy, or like just someone?
I haven't. I was looking into it last year, August, September, October-ish. But I never followed up. But I did put that on my list of things to do this year for sure. Like go sit down and talk to somebody, because I gotta get this out for sure.
Hey man, it changed. It changed my life.
Yeah. I saw you talking about it on your last post.
Yeah. Ooh, child, I tell you. Yeah, I encourage it. I encourage it for all of us, all of our people of color, because we just go through so much, and it's just a good resource to have. I was on bro. Man. So as y'all can see right here, if you're listening, you can't see, go to YouTube or Facebook. But as y'all can see, this is the merch. These are my personal hats, okay? The Fly Institute. Okay. So you have your job, your 9 to 5, you have your music, your merch, a ton of it, and you also do grills, the Grill Institute. Like, why was it important for you to create multiple streams of income?
Well, growing up, they tell you, you gotta have 7 streams of income to be a millionaire type deal. So I took that in, and actually, just like I said, just started wanting to do stuff to clothes. I was always a bigger guy, and I could always dress, but like it's hard to find things, of course. That's like when I was in college, like these, country towns and stuff like that. So it's like, all right, boom, I'm just gonna create my own brand. So you know what I'm saying, I can wear it. Yeah. So that's what Fly Institute came about, and just been pushing that for about 7 or 8 years now. Wow. Probably longer than that, but yeah. And
so what is the Fly Institute like? What is the Fly Institute?
It's just like, just being fly, and then like I was in school at the time when I made it. So I think Currency had Fly Society. Oh, okay. So I didn't want to do that. Fly University. So like, just Fly Institute. Yeah. All together. Yeah, my cousin actually gave me the idea. My cousin gave me the idea. Like, he came home, and he a tattoo artist. So we had a little sketchbook, and he was like, man, this is some of the stuff that I was thinking about doing. And I ain't gonna do nothing with it. Yeah. Like, man, let me take that. Yeah. I grabbed the logos, sent them to my graphic designer. We got them vectored, and then just been pushing ever since. Hey, I like it. Like, I love me some dad hats. Yeah. So, it was nothing to be like, let me cut that. Yeah. The grills, how did that, man, look, okay, first of all, before you even tell people where they can find, and we're going to do all this at the end too, but tell people where they can find your grill page. It's the Grill Institute, THA Grill Institute. You know what I'm saying? It is the Grill Institute, but that is not me. When I first started the page, when I first started doing grills, somebody, you know what I'm saying, made another page, which is that page. We might pull up on. And I tried to. I tried to. I'm done. Yeah, but it's THA, the Grill Institute, with 2 underscores at the end. I'm all up and down the page. So my face. So these grills that I have seen are so dope. Like, none of them are like the same. You got the
2 pieces and the 4 pieces, and he's having a sale right now because I showed you. Look, he's tell them about that sale in case somebody want to grill.
We got a Valentine's special week special deal going on, man. It's all the prices on the page. 2 pieces all the way up to 16 pieces, and we also have deals on diamond grills as well.
Man, y'all make sure y'all check that out. So 2 of my words for this year are consistency and being intentional. And just from what I see, you know, like on Instagram or whatever, it really doesn't do justice. Like, how do you stay consistent? Because it shows.
Man, it's crazy because, you know, inside looking out, I just feel like I'm not doing enough. You know what I'm saying?
We are our own worst critic.
No, for sure. So, you know, I had talked to one of my friends about it, and he was just like, you know, you feel like that because you're not where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? But like to everybody else, like you spot on. You doing what you're supposed to do. So I mean, as far as me staying consistent, it's just I know, like, you know, the industry is so fickle, or you know, people drop new songs every day, let alone, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, how can I at least keep my name in the mix, keep my name in the hat, you know what I'm saying? So without doing too much, because I don't believe in doing goofy stuff. So
exactly.
Like I said, load up on videos, load up on music, and you know, just pictures at least. You know what I'm saying? Just something to get people, because they want it, they need it. You know what I'm saying? The people that do follow you, the people that do support you, you know, it should be nothing to feed them, because essentially, if you have merch, if you do a show, then they'll support you and feed you.
Absolutely. Like you said, you don't like doing no goofy stuff. No. You know, thank you for not being a mumble rapper and all that in between stuff. I think that's why I can definitely enjoy your content, because, you know, it speaks to you, you can understand it, it's soulful and everything. And again, when you perform, like, it's like you're an overall artist. Like, it's not just like you about to get up there and be, you know, mumbling in the mic and hopping around. Like, you perform.
I love performing.
I can tell. And like, so how does it feel when you get off of stage and that energy that you just gave out, now people running up to you asking like to follow you, you know, or just speaking highly of, man, I really love, like, what does that feel like for you?
I love it. It's the best. It's really the best, one of the best feelings in the world. You know what I'm saying? To put out something, or be able to speak. You know, these are, you know, may not be all your stories, but these are true stories for somebody. Yeah. So for you to put this stuff on paper, and you go to the studio, record it, you practice it, and you come out in front of people that you don't know, you know, for the most part, and you tell your story, spit your pain, and they can relate to it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. Yeah. It's beautiful. Like I said, we just did something at the local seat last Monday, and like I said, it was random. I wasn't even supposed to perform, but I did, and like I said, that was probably my first performance this year. Yep. And
there?
Yeah.
At the local seat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's first time performing this year. So it was just like I said, it was dope.
Man, like, keep it up. So with that being your first performance this year, like, putting on your own show, and I know we're in a pandemic, that's what I miss, like, concerts and you know, artists being able to put on their own thing. So even with what all is going on, when do you see yourself putting on?
Man, I throw my own shows. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just love it. Just seeing support, seeing people come out, and just, you know what I'm saying? I just love it. I really I love music. So it's like, it's dope and it sucks right now. But I'll probably have something soon. Yeah. Real soon. Ooh. Real soon. So it's like, you know, at least right before the summertime. Yeah. Just I get if I get a big enough venue, and, we're gonna pack it up. I wanted to do something last year, but it's just like, you know, people are gonna be skeptical about coming out. but I said the venue that I'm looking at is big enough.
Mm-hmm.
I put tape on the floor.
Hold on. Oh, like for with the arrow or
or just so people can stand, like,
got
the
you.
spaces.
Exactly.
Or if I do seats, I'll make sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, look, I'm looking at the logo. Like, can you like make a cool little flyer?
Nah, for sure.
Hey.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about, but I really want to throw a show. I miss throwing a show. I try to throw them at least twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
And as an independent artist, that's a major part of our revenue stream.
Absolutely.
So it's like your favorite artist is like struggling, trying to survive from like not being able to do shows Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah.
So imagine how hard it is for, like, you know what I'm saying, an independent artist.
Exactly.
So buy merch.
Look straight into the camera. Buy merch.
Go stream, buy merch, and support.
That part, man. If it's one thing I be trying to do is like make sure these people get these hoodies and these shirts, and that's the realest.
I need a hoodie as well.
I got you.
All right. So if I don't get it.
He said on the line they gonna hold me accountable. They gonna like, did you get Oblivious hoodie?
Please.
I mean, y'all in my business.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. Don't do that. Oh man. So since you are an artist yourself, what artists do you listen to? Who inspires you? Like, who's on your playlist? And what kind of like different genres? I know there's like 7 questions in one,
but artists that I listen to, Starlito, Don Tripp, Kevin Gates, Lucci, Mozzie, Sue Surf.
Hold on, wait. Do you think Kevin Gates is Michael Jackson reincarnated?
I mean,
like who told him?
Hey, look, you are. You know what I'm saying? What you are. Gates the truth though.
Okay.
I mess with Gates.
You like don't be talking about. All right.
Nah.
Bad.
He is Michael Jackson reincarnated. He's him. Who else I be listening to? I try to give everything a listen. You know what I'm saying? But only certain stuff stick. Mm-hmm. And I realized that like at the end of the year when like Apple Music show you like the hours that you listen to something.
Yo.
I be like, dang.
Exactly. It shows the songs you didn't had on repeat, man. Yeah. Well, I don't have Apple. I do Spotify, but he be telling my life.
Yeah, R&B. I listen to a lot of R&B. I think I like SZA, Summer Walker, Giveon, isn't it?
Yeah, Giveon. Yeah.
Division. So I listen to a lot of stuff.
I love Division.
I love R&B though, for sure.
That part. That's what I say.
I'm telling myself I'm R&B Jones.
Oh, what? Yeah. New shit, new nickname.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna have to go back and retitle this.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I just gotta get my little voice together.
Yeah, okay. Look. So after this, I'm definitely going a cipher from you, to go with the episode, and I'm gonna just be like, go ahead, sing something. No like problem. I'm like, take your time.
Take your time. Yeah, I got you. No problem.
Thank you. So, I said I was gonna take. So I just want to like lighten it up a little bit or whatever, and ask just like some random, questions. I didn't know if I was gonna name it As Told Obliviously or Keeping Up with the Joneses. I'm so corny. Keeping Up with the Joneses. Okay, boom. So here we go. What is your most memorable moment with a fan? Or like where somebody.
Man, just recently. I was working my 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a mailman. But y'all don't know I'm a mailman.
Hey.
So I'm delivering my mail on my last little street, and it's the construction worker in the middle of the street.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kids. These kids, they come to this street to play basketball around the same time every day. So they're behind me as I'm delivering my mail, and they was laying asphalt. So the guy was telling the kids to get off the street.
Yeah. And
then he looked at me. He was yelling, so I'm assuming that he was talking to the kids.
Yeah.
I'm just delivering my mail like normal. Boom, go down, come up, make my loop to come back to the truck. As I come back up the street, I see him talking to one of my customers.
Mm-hmm.
Older older Caucasian guy. We cool.
Yeah.
Real cool. And he knows that I rap.
Yeah.
He knows my rap name, website, Instagram. He knows everything. I'm talking about this guy is so cool.
Yeah.
And we talk all the time. And he just like, any shows, I'm like, not shit. But we talk. So he knows that I do music. He tells everybody on the street that I do. This is like my mailman. My mailman is a professional rapper. And he's not gonna be doing this for too much longer. So he's talking to the construction worker. So I'm not thinking anything of it. Boom, boom. I make it to my truck. I'm unloading, and the construction worker, black guy, older guy, walks up to me like, "Hey man, are you Oblivious Jones?" So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what did such and such just tell this man? Like, you know what I'm saying? But the guy was like, man, my wife plays your stuff on Facebook for me all the time. And you could tell he was an older guy. So like, he didn't say Facebook. He was like, my wife plays your stuff on the computer all the time.
Not the phone, not the Bluetooth
computer.
Speaker.
And I was just like, are you serious? And he was like, yeah, like you do shows, you be doing shows in Dallas. You do stuff out here, like for real. Friend, I was just like, I was blown away. Man, you know what I'm saying? Blown away. And then that recently to just, you know what I'm saying, off the top of the head, like said that happened like a couple of weeks ago. And I got his number, and he was just like, man, next time you have a show, just invite me and my wife, please. And they stayed in Crosby. So I'm like, I really don't know these. But I don't know him. I looked him up on Facebook, and we don't have no mutual friends. Like so, I'm his wife obviously is really a supporter.
So that means you making the right moves for like Crosby and your.
That's why I said it's just crazy, because he was just like, for us to be, you know what I'm saying, just like because he was like, we don't be on this side of town, but we're paving the street, and we're paving the street. It's the middle of the afternoon, and I see you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you don't know me, but I know who you are, and then like we connect. I gave him my number, text him. Yeah. And stuff like that. So
man, that's what's up. See, that's what's up. And that's why you gotta chill when I open the door and you walk in, and I'm like, trying to make everything right. Cause
I don't want you to pick these wells for the look.
This is true. Look, I'm tell somebody. Go swing this up. No, I'm just playing. Okay, so what is your biggest or weirdest fear?
Man. My biggest fear is, for real, like, not too deep, but like dying in my sleep.
Ooh. All right. I said we was lighting this on.
That's my biggest fear, yeah.
Really? You know what? You know what's crazy? Growing up, I don't know, when I would have those kind of thoughts about death and being so scared, I would say that that's how I wanted to, because I didn't want, I don't want to suffer, drowning or being like terribly sick, things like that. Yeah,
one of my best friend, one of my best friends had passed away like that. With the bracelet I wear, sickle cell anemia. Okay. CS3 Foundation, that's what that's for. He passed away in his sleep. He sickled in his sleep and passed away. After him and my homie, everybody was for his birthday. They went out to the club and everything.
Oh my goodness. Home.
Yeah, but it's been a fear of mine before that. Just because for me, I would want somebody to be there to like try to.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? That's just my big feel, like just dying alone and nobody knowing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I got you. Ooh, but I mean, you got people. All right, we gonna. Yeah. Ooh, do you know how to speak in an accent?
Any accent?
Yeah, any accent.
I'm from Texas, so. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, what were we just speaking in an accent? Yes. Yeah. Yes. No. So I do like I guess like an English accent. I've been doing it ever since I was like in theater. I just be like, would you like an English muffin?
Okay. Dublin. Yeah. Little razzle-dazzle. I took drama for a little bit.
Yeah? Yeah. Okay, well that makes all the sense. Yeah. That's why it shows through your performance,
I took acting for a while.
Man, I'm telling you, man, theater kids be the dopest. Yeah. It definitely shines through it. helps you.
For sure.
So, what is one song of yours that if somebody had never heard of you, what would be the one song that you would want to like pull them in with? Because you got so many.
I would say 7200 Part 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if that one is on my I created like a certain playlist and it has like a rap and it has a few of your songs. And I know 7200. Either the first part or the second part is on there.
Part 1 most likely.
Okay. So if y'all heard the man, 7200 Part 1. Look that up on Spotify, on iTunes, YouTube, all that, and you can kind of dive into that part. And we ain't even done. So, what was your favorite subject in school?
Man, PE.
What? Oh, because you say football.
I play sports.
Is it a subject?
And lunch.
I'm so done. You know what? No, lunch.
No, really, I like ELA. I just like the class.
Yeah.
I never, you know what I'm saying? Not more so like reading and stuff, but
what do you mean like the class? Like
the teachers was cool. All of my English teachers been cool.
Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? I also love like all my English teachers.
Yeah.
And that English was always my favorite language as well. I like even after I graduated, one of the teachers, her name was Miss Williams, or is Miss Williams. We kept in contact. She would come to my daughter's birthday parties and everything. Like, oh yes, English teachers.
Yeah, I mess with English teachers. They're cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. So hold on, this ain't even on here. So back of the bus. And then the class, all this kind of stuff. Like, were you one of those students that you would go to one teacher class just to sit in there because you didn't want to go to the other classes?
Nah. I went to all my classes.
Yeah.
But I just wasn't really big on school.
Yeah.
For real.
Look.
Yeah, but I went though.
He said I went. I showed up.
But I play sports, so like you know what I'm saying. Like
you have to. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to.
Mm-hmm.
But if it wasn't for sports. Lord.
Okay. And I'm going to say the last thing. Why Oblivious Jones?
When I was in college in Oklahoma, Southwestern Oklahoma, the D2 I went to, my brother, who's incarcerated right now, Skylar Jones, he was rapping with a guy named Von Jones.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, at the time, when I was out there, my homie MJ, he was rapping, on and off. Mm-hmm. And like we just decided to rap. I'm like, bro, I don't have a rap name.
Yeah.
At the time, my Facebook name was Lester the Court Jester.
Whoa.
From I think it's Soul Man.
That sound like let me
So I think it's a movie called Soul Man with Samuel L. Jackson. And,
yeah. Oh, it's not and Bernie Mac.
Yeah. The rapper that was dealing with his daughter. So I just thought that was funny. So I was like, but I know that couldn't have been my rap name.
Yeah.
So I was in class one day and my professor was saying, I don't know is one of the most intelligent answers. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Because like you don't know, like you can't speak to it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know. After class, I went to my dorm, got on the computer, the source, whatever, typed in I don't know, and of course, a list of words popped up. And oblivious was one.
Yeah.
So like, okay, oblivious means not to know.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was like, okay, I want to rap with my brothers when I get back home.
Yeah.
So it's like shit Jones. So
hey.
Like Oblivious Jones. And then just doing music for a long time, going to shows and stuff like that. Like just talking to people that was like, they will always say, you want to have your name, you know what I'm saying? Kind of you wanted to separate you from somebody else. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people that got the lils and stuff like that. So it's like
or baby, the baby, little baby.
Yeah.
Baby.
Or the dolls, Asian dolls, young dolls.
Oh.
So it's like I just knew Oblivious Jones, Oblivious itself, Oblivious Jones would set me apart.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like that works in my favor a lot because even now, you know what I'm saying, when I do shows for the first time or when people do actually see me perform, they're like, man, I heard, or they would announce me. And man, I heard your name before. I've never seen you. I listened to your music. I don't know what you look like, but I've heard your name before because it's a unique name.
And that's because you consistent Intentional. No, that is dope and that is amazing. And I mean, Oblivious Jones is definitely memorable. Like, it's not no shit where when you get off stage, it was like, what was it again? You know, yeah. Like Oblivious Jones, like unforgettable. Yeah. Absolutely. Look, man, I am so glad that you came out.
Yeah, no.
I am a fan of you. Like,
I'm a fan of yours as well. Big fan.
Don't forget what y'all say. Don't forget about the little people. No. Don't forget about the little people when you make it, man. No, just kidding. But keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Like, you are definitely inspirational for so many different reasons. Mm-hmm. Don't stay in a box. Like, do what you feel and just keep elevating. Like, people know who you are. People know who you are. So thank you so much. Tell the people where they can follow you. Tell them where they can buy stuff, what you got coming up, whatever. This your time.
Thank y'all for tapping in with BeeTap. I'm here, consciously tapped in. And y'all can follow me at obliviousjones.com. I have merch, music, videos, everything on there. It's actually a tab on there that send you to a link tree that has more of me. YouTube, Instagram, the grill page. So obliviousjones.com, you know, that's the easiest way to find everything about me. It's right there, one-stop shop.
And so there you go. You guys have heard it. I'm so glad for everybody that came in on the live. I will definitely go through the comments.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
People. Empress Ari has a new single out right now. Mo City D is getting ready to drop soon. Nick Date is about to drop. I also have my own label, SPS Records. So we just doing a lot of big things in the city. You know what I'm saying? Independent. So like I said, just support us any way that you can. We have shows, pull up merch, shop. You know what I'm saying? Donate, whatever you can. Just how you support Nike, you know, Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? You support us the same way. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm about to spit something for you once I turn the camera off because I ain't gonna embarrass myself, and then we're gonna see if you're gonna sign me.
All right.
I'm so lying. No, but again, thank y'all that listened, that watched, and that are listening now. Yeah, you know, I'll be able to get together. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all stay tuned. I think next episode it'll probably be another self episode because it is Black History Month, and I definitely want to put the spotlight on Black businesses that we can all support and just, you know, uplift during this time and also furthermore.
You gotta follow them.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Somebody hit me the other day, like, it was like, hey, I see you gonna be on Tapped In.
I think he lied. He's just trying to.
Right hand to the man.
Yo.
Everything. They hit me up for real, and they was like, I was like, you be watching it? They was like, yeah, I haven't seen a couple of episodes, but I have started. I watched a lot. I watched a lot.
Yo.
So listen to them. But yeah, so I like, yo, okay, this dope. I was gonna screenshot it and send it to you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to. So since you don't believe me, she doesn't believe me. And live dropping on the 28th, February 28th.
Okay, hold on, what? Live?
L-Y-V-E.
Okay.
L-Y-V-V-E.
All right, there you go. Man, thank you. Thank you. That just kind of made my day, y'all.
You're doing it like, and it's crazy because with just us in general, like artists, period. Mm-hmm. You never really know who's supporting you. That's the thing that kills me is like, I know, like you can look at the numbers and see that you're streaming well, or look at the views and see that people are doing stuff, but it's just like you really don't know who these people are. Like, I wish I could personally think of myself.
Absolutely.
But it's like you put the stuff out, you just hope, and like I said, you're doing something wonderful and great because people are listening.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that, and I appreciate all y'all that be listening and tapping in. I definitely like to meet those who, you know, are a fan or whatever. Listen, and try to, that's why, you know, create the bracelets. That's like stuff that I give out for free as a thank you, as a, hey, hey, you know, you know, because I really do appreciate, you know, people that, you know, when they rocking with you and everything. And you can, when you do your show and we all show up, that's when you're going to see it.
Nah, for sure.
That's when you're going to see it. So thank y'all for listening and watching Consciously Tapped In, tapping into Oblivious Jones.
With BeeTap, and this is Consciously Tapped In. Consciously Tapped In.
And we out.